In this video, we're going to explore the participation reports inside of Leads and Stats. So over here on the right-hand side, when you come into Leads and Stats, by default, the participation panel is going to be open. Now you have two options here or how we're going to run these, but let's first discuss what are participation reports. The participation report is designed to help you understand what you can do to make your website an effective marketing tool. So some of the things you can see inside of here is the assessment of your involvement and participation on your sales associate website. You can also see the opportunities that you have for improvement on that site to better help you with search engine optimization and getting the best results out of your website. You can also get to see how your properties stack up based on the photos and the content and making sure that it has accurate property data and information. So let's first click on Sales Associate. And then let's click on Continue in the upper right-hand corner to proceed to the participation report. So what we're going to be looking at is exactly what we saw on the dashboard or the web score section of the dashboard. So on the left is indicated all of the participation details, and they're indicated by either a green check mark or number, a red exclamation point or number, or just simply a black number. And let me first explain the difference in the three. Green essentially means everything's good, you've satisfied that requirement. Red means you've got an area or opportunity to perform better on your agent website. And black just basically is a numeric indicator with no real overall value or impact on how your site displays. So the first thing is photo. Photo is basically what shows up on your agent site. If you have one uploaded, then you get a green check mark. Blog posting, you can go down deeper into the video tutorials to learn more about the blog, but if you're posting new content to your website every 30 days, that's going to give you a positive score and fulfill a participation detail for that requirement. Featured properties, to make sure you have a featured properties panel on your website. You can learn more about that in the administration section when we discuss the video on Website Wizard. Total properties is your total number of active listings. Properties without exact geocode shows up here. That's just longitude and latitude, making sure it's displayed correctly on a map. Properties with less than 15 photos. Every property should have more than 15 photos, and if it's less than that, then it's less than ideal for your participation here on your website. You have an area of improvement. It shows you the average photos per property, the total number of properties that you have that are incorporating the property showcase, or what I mean by that is the high resolution full screen photo tour. We know one thing is that consumers say the number one feature of a website that they're interested in is photos, and so maximize your potential of marketing your properties by having as many as you can here. Website Wizard sections completed. Again, for more in-depth, go to the Website Wizard video, but this basically just means you've completed and fulfilled all the content that you can on your site. Custom content pages, you're given two with your agent website, and you need to use both of those to make sure you're maximizing the content. Homepage introduction, directory introduction, and defined search area. Again, your web score is listed here and a score from 1 to 100, and it's indicated also by stars. So you get a 5-star ranking. As your web score, if it's lower, you'll see a 4-star ranking, 3-star, and so on. The system rank basically ranks you out of the 420 current real estate brokers that we have here at Coldwell Banker Legacy. So as you can see, this user here is ranked 7th. If he had a blog post in the last 30 days, this would probably bump his web score to 100, and he'd probably be tied for a system rank of number 1. On the right-hand side, this basically just shows you your property photo distribution. It shows you how many photos you have for the properties. So the number of properties is listed on the left, and the number of pictures is listed down below. And so the further out to the right, and of course, the more listings you have, the better you're going to be performing. And you know what does that entail? Well, the better your properties perform, the better likelihood that they're going to get traffic, that you're going to get lead inquiries, and that property is going to sell. Same thing with your agent website. The higher the participation, the more content you have, the more likely somebody is to find it on a search engine, the more likely you are to potentially get business driven from your website. So let's go ahead and hit back to the Leads and Stats section, and let's look at the properties participation report. So if I click on Continue, it will load your properties. Any listings that you have will show up here with the property ID, which is basically the unique identifier on our website, the MLS ID, the street address. what office you're in, and then here's where you're kind of getting your keys. Description. Does the property have a thorough description? Yes. Is the geocode or longitude and latitude on a map correct? Yes. Photos, 18. Property showcase, yes. This property gets a web score of 100. If you had, say, 5 photos and you were below the 15 photo threshold, you'll see a lower web score for your property, and you'll want to improve that to make sure that your properties are being marketed to their maximum potential on ColdwellBankerLegacy.com. So I hope this gives you a good, source of data here to help you improve your website standing. You can also, in the upper right-hand corner of this report, if you wanted to download this data to an Excel spreadsheet, you could do so, or you can just come in here and take a look at these. So the next video, we're going to be exploring more of the traffic reports, and I hope you now have a thorough understanding of how participation detail reports work in Leads and Stats.